Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited that you guys are tuning in today. Today is a special video because I am reviewing something new on my channel. It is the Jaclyn Hill Palette by Morphe. Just look at it gleaming in the light. That is the Lord shining on this palette. Trust and believe, baby, because the colors in this palette, they're gonna knock you off your feet. You ready? Oh my God. Amazing. Amazing. I didn't even plan an eye look today because just looking at this, I have so many different inspirations and looks that I could do. I kind of just wanted to hop on here, play around with the palette and see what I create. Yes, I am going for a Valentine's Day look, and luckily I'm able to do that because there are so many colors like this, very warm colors, a lot of berry colors, but I might even do a little hint of this turquoise or this green. I don't know, anything could happen, but I'm inspired, okay? So, this little palette right here is gonna take me from this to this. If you wanna learn how I achieved that look, then please stick around. I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay concealer right here in the color Fair Neutral and just take each side of the wand and put that on the eyes. I'm gonna just use my finger. Next, I'm gonna take this MAC shaping powder in the color Emphasize. This is an oldie but a goodie for me. Normally I would set my eyes with my RCMA No Color powder, but I'm breaking out this one because I forgot how good it was. I just used it the other day when I stumbled upon it and I was like, what have I been doing? I've been sleeping, y'all, I've been sleeping. But I just take it on my brush right here. This is the Morphe M438, and I just set my concealer and I just press it in like that. And as you can see, it is brightening up my eye, but it also is making my eyelid a very silky texture. So all the colors that I'm about to put on will blend seamlessly. And if you don't look like a lifeguard who's been sitting out in the sun all day wearing sunglasses, then you're not doing it right, because this, don't you want to look like this? You do. I don't know why I closed that. I need to keep it open because I'm about to show you step one in this makeup look. First, I'm gonna go in with this lovely transition color right in the middle of this top row. It is the shade MFEO. Not sure what that stands for. Don't know if I wanna know, but I'm gonna use it in my crease. Go in and start warming up that crease a little bit. Now, I do this in every video, but you guys know it's really important for creating a nice base for your eyeshadow so you can really develop that color. So my eyeshadow today is a little bit of a cat eye. And so I really want to focus my color on the outside here. And even in this first step, I'm going to start bringing up the color like this in the corner of my eye so I can start developing that shape. Just do that to the other side. Next, I'm gonna go in with this color Butter right here. And of course, you know, I love that name because Paula Deen is my spirit animal, so I'm gonna like anything that has the name butter, anything that has butter in it. I would rub butter all over my body if I could. In fact, maybe I've already done that. Just kidding. Maybe I'm not. Gonna put that in the same spot. Doing the same swirling motions that we did last time, but this time our swirls are getting a little tighter. Right off the bat, I'm already loving how the mattes blend together. Sometimes mattes take a long time for the color to start showing up, but these right off the bat, you do just 1-2 taps and you put it on your eye and the color really does show up. Now to stay with that cat eye effect, I just run my brush back and forth like this. And each time you put on your eyeshadow, you're gonna be doing this. So really just take your time, especially if it's your first time doing a very glam eye like this. Just keep looking at yourself like this until both sides match, and then you can move on to the next step. I'm gonna make a small jump from this color Butter all the way to Pukey right here. Now with this color, we're gonna wanna keep it on the outside of our eye. With the two colors I used before this, I was bringing all the way to the inner corner of my eye, but now I'm gonna start focusing this eyeshadow on the outside corner. Still using the same brush as I did for the last two colors, the Morphe M513. After you lay down that color, just go in with a big fluffy blending brush that has absolutely no eyeshadow on it. For me, this is gonna be the M504, and just go over everything that you just did. very lightly, don't push very hard. But this is just gonna make sure that we're staying in line with being a blown out queen. I am now gonna go in with this dark color right here. It is in the shade Jax. It's such a cute name, but I am just going to put that on a new brush now. It is a MAC one, and I've had it for so long that the name has worn off. Yes, it has. I'm switching my brushes because I still want a blending brush. I still want it to be fluffy, but this one is just not as fluffy as the last one that I was using. It is a clean brush. It is just stained because I use a lot of reds in my makeup looks, and they're just so pigmented that they pretty much stain any brush that they come in contact with. I'm gonna dig in right there. I'm gonna keep that very tight and low in my crease. Once most of the color is off your brush and in your crease, gently start bringing your brush up, just so you're blending the last two colors together. Also start bringing the color into the inner corner of your eye, but very, very lightly, just until the color starts showing up, just like that. And just lightly feather the dark color into the other colors. This here is like a sunset of love. Is this not the best Valentine's Day look you've seen? Okay, now I'm getting cocky. I'm just getting real excited because this palette is fire, okay? I'm gonna take the same brush we were just using and dip it into the color Chip right here. It is a nice, lovely, dark plum color, and this is gonna be the darkest shade we are using today. We are not gonna bring this color in at all into the inner corner. We are gonna leave it just on the outside. We're gonna start bringing it down onto our eyelid like this. So that back and forth motion is really gonna help you right here. It is now time to cut the crease using the same concealer I used to set my eyes. It's gonna be the same concealer I'm gonna put all over my face. As you can tell, I'm a concealer whore. We're gonna put it in the inner corner of our eyelid and the center of our eyelid. And so when we put on the shimmer that we're gonna put on next, it will really pop because it has a really light base. And we are only gonna cut our eyelid about 3/4 of the way. I don't wanna just mess up all the dark color that we just worked so hard to put on. Next, I'm going to take this MAC 242 brush. It is a small definer brush, and I'm going to dig into this color Crayon Apple right here. It is a beautiful, shimmery, bright, purpley red color. And we're just gonna pack that on the concealer. Oh my God. Use the big flat part of the brush to press in that color. And then once you get to where you cut the crease, just take the point of the brush and move it back and forth so you're blending them in a little bit. Gonna take this clean Morphe M425 brush and dig into this color right here. It is the color Sissy. It's a beautiful pink shimmer color with gold reflex, and I am just gonna put that right on top of the color that I just used. Now hopefully you can see why I put on Crayon Apple before I put on this color. This color has a lot of pinks, and Crayon Apple had a lot of reds, and since we're going for Valentine's Day, pink and red, they're the two main colors. I'm being very literal with my eyeshadow today. But I wanted that red to just come through a little bit. Gonna take that same brush and just wipe off the excess of that last color, and I'm going to dig in to the color right next to it, and that is the color Little Lady. No, I'm serious, that is actually the name of it. We're gonna take this color and only focus it on the inner corner of my eye. And I'm doing that because I want an ombre effect of shimmer. Take that No Name MAC brush we were just using and go back in with the darkest color we used, and that is Chip, if you didn't remember. Now I'm gonna pack that color on the outer corner of my eye because I really want this color to be super dark and intense. And once a lot of the dark color is off your brush, start bringing your brush towards the center of your eyelid. We are just bringing the shimmer and the matte together and creating a whole new color of dusty purple smoky realness. So that is it for our eyeshadow. I am dying. It looks amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my foundation, and then I'll meet you back here to do the under eye. And we are back. Here is my full finished face. As you can see, I popped on some eyelashes. I put on my eyebrows, did my highlight, which can we talk about this? Because it is glowing. I used Rodeo Drive. I think that's the color. Let's see. I would show you guys, but it's broken. Let's see. Yes, it's Rodeo Drive Highlighter by Ofra Cosmetics. All we have left to do is our under eye, and we're going to do some lipstick, going to set the face, and we're going to call it a day, and you can do whatever you want for your Valentine's Day. To start the under eye, I'm going to take this Morphe M425 brush, and I am going to dig into this dark color that we used on the outer corner of our eye. We are going to focus the color on the outside corner of our under eye. Take that same definer brush and pick up Jack's right here. This is also another color that we used on our eyelid. We're gonna go over that dark color we laid down, but then we're also gonna bring it all the way to the inner corner of our eye. And I'm keeping this color really tight to my lower lash line. Going to take a clean M433 brush and combine these two colors right here. And they are the colors MFEO and Pooter. And just buff out those two colors like this. That is it for our under eye. Super easy. I really, with my under eyes, always like to just take a couple of the colors that I used on the top of my lid and bring them to the bottom. I'm gonna take this Jeffree Star Skin Frost in the shade Ice Cold. I use this on my brow bone right here, and now I'm just going to put it on the inner corner of my eye to really make it pop. Go ahead and coat your bottom lashes with some mascara. Today I am using the Hydrofuge Voluminous Carbon Black by L'Oreal. Moving on to lips, I'm going to take Tarte's Tartiest Lip Paint in the color Delish and apply all over my lips. And I'm gonna top that off with some Rosy Future Lip Gloss by Revlon. Now the last thing we gotta do is set our face, and I am using the trusty Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. And yes, I am using my Jaclyn Hill palette to fan my face. It's not just an eyeshadow palette, it's so much more. And our look here is done, everyone. I hope that you guys have a great Valentine's Day, whether you're spending it with a significant other or if you are just pampering yourself like I am. And I hope that if somebody compliments you on your look, that you tell them you learned it here at my channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not yet. And feel free to send this video to anyone who wants to look good on Valentine's Day or just loves makeup in general. That is all for today, and I will see you next time.